The next thing, once you've got your beautiful worm castings, which you will in that box, you'll just get beautiful worm castings. Fantastic fertiliser. Oh, that just does look too good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is pizza.
So what I wanted to do was show you how you can make a quick garden. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a beautiful garden space in your backyard or a balcony, then where you can actually plant in the ground, then go ahead. But I just wanted to show you what you can do again with the old broccoli box, because it's a little garden bed, again, an ugly one, but lightweight.
And in fact, a friend has done it and spray painted with a matte black. It looks très poche, I tell you. Yeah.
Very Sydney.
Very Sydney. Yeah, very Sydney.
My only thing with the black is in summer it gets very hot. Very hot, which is fine in winter. It'll be great in winter because it'll get nice and warm and the soil will heat up. And then this is an insulated box, so it'll keep it nice and warm. But in summer, is that
what
terrible?
colour do you recommend? No.
Hog's bristle.
Hog's bristle.
I heard that deluxe ceramic hog's bristle. Keep the lightness, because that actually reflects the heat, the whiteness in this. Or you can still paint it other colours, but generally try and keep it a light colour.
Good thinking.
Oh, is that bad for your friend?
You know, I'm just going to go home.
Sorry
and that
about
friend
that.
was me. I'll be putting some white contact on the outside of the broccoli box. Thought they looked really good.
Sorry about that. Now I'm going to put a few big holes in the bottom. Again, probably should have done this earlier.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Sorry. I might just get that.
They're the cutest little triangles.
Aren't they?
It's
such a lovely medium to work in, styrofoam. Isn't it? So great. Oh, better close that.
So
now
we're
I'm just
making a little garden.
Little garden, and you can do this in your backyard, obviously, straight into the ground. But I just want to show you how easy it is to grow your own herbs and salad things. I look at my fridge and go, what do I waste? Like, what is the thing that I'm throwing out most? And as Julie mentioned, it's herbs.
Yeah.
It's the coriander bunch that goes slimy.
Yes.
Some of the lettuce leaves. I think it was the baby spinach. If you can grow that yourself.
And they're the easiest things to grow. It's the best thing.
Rocket.
And while you're bending down, greenityourself.com.au. That's Lish's website, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Now, I am not a clean person. You should see me
Hang on
in the
a minute. Is this out of your actual worm farm?
No.
We've
got some potting mix.
No.
We've got some beautiful potting mix. People often say, I am using organic potting mix in a styrofoam box. Oh, double standards.
Won't the potting mix fall out of those triangles?
Bernie, you are so old-fashioned.
I'm all about the tidy up
I'm
afterwards.
about getting the job done. Tidiness, yeah, you're right. Sorry, here we go. Now, I'm filling it up about 3/4 full with a really good quality potting mix. Don't just get a bad, cheap potting mix. It'll just be cheap and you won't grow very good vegetables. So get a really good quality one.
So do you need potting mix, or can you just use soil with some of your worm castings?
You can, but I think if you're going to get a really productive garden going in a box, I think you're much better getting a good potting mix. You can build up your soil. If you've got a great soil already, get that going. But I'm just going to use this. Now, you generally use about 10 to 20%, 10 to 30% compost in with that. So while the potting mix is great...
And there's some worms still in there.
These worms will not stay in this potting mix. They don't like it, funnily enough.
Oh.
They're not earthworms, so they will want to get to where the food is.
Have you just sentenced them to death?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
They'll get out. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Now, so I've just got my worm castings mixed through my beautiful potting mix there.
Yeah.
And then you can go, what would I like? Probably I should have it a bit higher. I might put the rest in. What would you like to grow? Have a look in that. Have a look in there. What have I got in there? In my seed.
Oh, beautiful. The seed bin. Wow.
I've got... Now we can't grow those.
Okay. I think they're the things you put
Coriander.
under your armchair so it doesn't scrape the floor. Coriander.
I've saved some coriander from my seeds from last year. Coriander is a fantastic thing to grow.
And rocket. I love rocket.
It's up in a flash. Let's put coriander and rocket in. Because they're the sort of things, it's the cut and come again variety. Anyway, so all I'm going to do is sprinkle some coriander on top. You could use seed raising mix.
Right.
Look,
you can just do it in there,
you can just do it in there. The key with growing little seedlings, I'm going to put a bit of sprinkling of seed raising mix on. Seed raising mix has no nutrients at all.
So what is it?
It's just it's a medium to grow. It makes it easy for them.
Okay.
So I'm just going to sprinkle a small over that, and then I'm going to sprinkle some coriander. Can you grab a few rocket? Bit of coriander there.
Oh, I'm a gardener.
Yeah, look at you go.
I've got to open a packet, is that all right?
Yeah. Now the
You
key
know
with...
someone is going to get to take this garden home today.
Yeah,
So
it's all
up
good.
this end.
Look,
Oh.
don't put...
Another envelope. I'm quite new to this game. Yeah. I
It's
go
hard
to
to
the
soar
shop.
like an eagle when you're scratching with turkeys.
Right.
No, you're doing really well, Bernie.
I know, I'm doing great. I'm a newbie. I'm more in the weeding side of things. All right, here we go.
And the thing is, it's easy when you know how. And if you have this, that's whoa. Yep.
Too many?
Perfect.
Love food, hate rocket. Sorry.
That'll go. No, rocket will practically be growing. You'll be ready to eat it by the time you get home today. Now we've got a spring, so we've got our seedlings here, seeds. I think it's best to grow things from seeds if you can, especially a little bit of the herbs. They just...
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Are you all right? Now, just put a bit more sprinkling of seed raising mix over the top. Now, the key here, if you've ever tried to grow seedlings, you'll know that they need regular watering. Perfect time to put them in now because it's not too hot for them. They don't like it to be stinking hot, so just put them in a nice, warm but shady area.
Can I put something under that?
Yeah. Put the worm farm under it, Bernie. What's the relax? Dear, oh dear. Okay. Now, the thing with these...
Like you might think I was
Is
going to
it
help
dripping?
you, but no. It's
Is it dripping? No.
it's perfect.
Look at that. That
Oh,
is
you're
like a...
so good. So, anything else needed?
No, nothing
That's
else needed,
it.
but I want to remind you that it will come up. Don't overheat them. You can put a bit of Glad Wrap over the top, reuse it, keep reusing it, but keep it well watered. Do not let it dry out. So I have this at my back door. I have my little watering can by my back door. Every time I go out and have a look, I go, oh, must give those a little water.
Perfect.
How lovely that. And in no time at all, that will be a thriving little garden.
You dripped the whole way back from there, Lish. Yeah. Can't believe you got that show over me. I'm so tidy.
As I said, it's meant to be in a garden.
Yeah.
So enjoy the dirt, get your hands dirty, grow your own food, keep cutting it off, get into it, build your worm farm. They will happen. Give it as presents. Love the food.
It's perfect.
Love the waste.
Lish Fejer has greened it herself.